Alright, welcome back to Submachine Universe. Yep, time to get stuck. Probably. We'll see. And we have Sirgo to help out. But yeah, I did do my homework a little bit, just barely. And I went in and I found out where the save files for this game, like for Flash files, are located, so that was convenient. I was able to like test things out, and I altered a few notes. V is now my like check mark notation. Just I checked off everything that I've already done and completed just so I don't get confused. This is probably going to add to the confusion, but we'll see. There's 6 people here. Yeah, probably just ignore the view count. I honestly don't even like show it. I don't really care. I mean, the chatting is more important. If you're here and you're chatting, that matters more so than just like whether someone is real or fake viewing. But yeah, anyway, go here. I found this, and I found this. 2 things we can do. That's really, really it. I haven't, like, explored past, I don't know. I like, there's a lot more that I could go back through, but we have 2 leads, and one of them actually uses an item, finally. So I can hopefully go and, like, pick up those other items and use them, and things like that. So, where do we start? I guess with the item. Let's start there. So 7 to 8. Right here. I'm not even sure, like, if I didn't check this entirely, or... Hi, cat. What happened? I guess I read all this, and I saw this. And yeah, EEB. Wait, EEB? That doesn't mean 552, is it? EEB? It is, yeah, okay. So EEB I should also put a V in front of, just that's done, that's check marked. I should like copy pasted an actual check mark. But anyway, we have this thing. I don't know if I found this before I had the plasma vial, but obviously this goes in here. So there we go. Now we have 1 inventory spot. Hopefully that doesn't get clogged with something. I actually looked it up a little bit, and apparently like soap is pointless. It's like a late game thing. You use it very late, so picking it up early on just clogs your inventory. And yeah, it's kind of annoying that that's even in the game like that, but oh well. We can go in here. That's where I came from. Oh, and here we get to use a weight stone as well. Nice. Okay, 2 items down. Yeah, that's good. Now we have 2 slots to work with. What? And that lowers a ladder, like, in another screen, I guess? But I have no idea which one that would be. I mean, I think I've seen something that looked similar to this, but I have no idea where that was. So, oh well. But yeah, there we go. Used up 2 items. That's good enough. Now let's update our notes. So, right here, we've done that. Oh, via. I guess I'll do V on that too. I don't know. Should I bother with that? Sure. Let's bother putting V's everywhere. It'll just be VVV. And then the other one was 966, which was the rectangle like 3 boxes on the walls kind of thing. What did I say? 996 or 966? 966. Yeah, here we go. I don't think I really, like, did much here. A1 is 8, A2 is 4. Alright. Gonna remove that. Submachine is the prequel to VVV. Yep, pretty much. I don't know what to, how to even pronounce that. Do you say VVV, or do you say, like, V6 or something? N1 is 842. Getting a lot of those codes now. Or NI. You say VVV. It's just annoying to say. Did I read this, though? I can't remember. I guess I wasn't here at all in this screen, so here we go. We're starting early. Karma and Portals Theory, written by Stark's Hater. Definitions. Karma, a force that can manipulate matter, e.g. the floating bells. Will, I don't think... Have we... Is it confirmed that the floating bells work based on karma? Not really sure about that. It's officially pronounced spikes? Really? I mean, I guess I understand it. Like, they are spikes, but... Huh. When they say that? This theory says that karma can be found in different places. If it can't be found everywhere... Oh, in different places if it can't be found everywhere. In the subnet, perhaps, karma is easier to tap into. Karma acts when it has a will behind it, e.g. Mur's karma arm. He likes EG. But the EG is a great game, by the way. IJI. With the arm, Mur can manipulate matter and open portals. In the lighthouse, Mur used his arm to draw the portal that led us to the loop. In conclusion, karma does not act alone. It needs a will to control it. I think that player is a being of karma, but only has been since the beginning of S1. What do you mean? Isn't that the beginning? He can't remember because his being is separate from his mind? Mur had some degree of orientation because he had 2 pages of diary. What? This suggests that Mur had some understanding of the net before arriving. In conclusion, a body of matter cannot travel through a portal. Yeah, the VVVVV being called spikes. Yeah, it's like upside down spikes. I suspect that karma is a product of creation. When something comes into being, this creates karma. Assuming that the subnet is detached from our reality, we could say that karma is trapped within the net, which was made when the net came into being. What? The lighthouse portal? I don't understand anything this guy is talking about. The lighthouse portal, speaking of, by the way, I actually reached out to Subprogram 32, and lo and behold, it's the very, very same person. Really interesting, just coincidence that someone that's been watching and commenting on my videos for years has, like, an officially endorsed, so to speak, theory put into Submachine Universe that I'm now playing. Just thought that was kind of interesting and fun. Where was I? The lighthouse portal was an object of karma when it was created by Mur's arm, as was the arcade game. In conclusion, karma can travel through creative mediums in addition to space. What? How are you getting... I don't even understand. Matter can react in 2 separate points, using karma. This is the essential mechanics of a portal. If a controlled karma... If a controlled karma contacts matter through a medium, e.g., the XYZ teleporter, it creates a rift that can be traveled through. Imagine 2 floating balls of karma. If the first makes contact, karma can travel between these 2 balls. In conclusion, a portal is karma moving between 2 points of matter. Okay. Human understanding of portals is limited, which is why the XYZ teleporter will not bring you just anywhere. The teleporter maps the irregular area of the net, so with it, you can only travel within the net. Suspicion. The lighthouse portal tried to make contact with the net, but was directed to the loop as an outside source. This might have been the will of another conscious being. Main points. Karma is a potential force. It is controlled by the will of a conscious being. Karma is easiest contacted by karma, so the more karma a being has, the more it can manipulate matter. The portal is a rift that brings you between 2 points of matter when karma contacts more karma. Bodies of matter cannot travel through portals. Oh, so yeah, okay, bodies of matter cannot travel through portals because we, as the protagonist, are just karma. We're just made out of karma, according to this guy. Beings travel through portalless karma, yeah. Conscious beings found in the subnet are likely consisted of karma being controlled by a will. Am I controlled by a will? I don't know. Once again, this is one of those theories that's like... I don't think there's any real basis for this. I mean, I guess I understand the theory, and it's sort of interesting in a way, but, like, it's just out there completely. Like, yeah, this could be a thing, but there's not really any real yeah, basis for it, in my opinion. But yeah, it's something. You didn't get the VVV equals spikes? Yeah, I mean, they look like spikes. The V's are like the shapes of spikes in that game. It's very simple, like in the graphics. So if you look at any screen that has spikes, it just looks like it says VVVVVVV everywhere, I suppose. Oh, the spikes one is not the official pronunciation. It's just a like backronym or whatever. It's not even a backronym, but yeah. TC apparently just calls it V when talking about it. Huh. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. That's easier to say too, but can cause confusion, I suppose. Didn't I read this? Scientia gravis est writer non mens et anima est. Something about, like, science and living anima. I don't know. I feel like I read that. 642. That's not a code, is it? I guess we'll try it. No, 642. Why do I have a capitalized C here? I have no idea. It's like a broken off handle here. Oh, there's a laggy screen. Wasn't this screen, like, blocked off in the original game where it was? You couldn't go up here, so now it's like, oh my god, we're unveiling more shit. That was an accident when I was copying text the first time? Oh, okay. I'll leave it for now, just in case. You can say C. Not me, not me, I didn't touch it, I swear. Okay. Not this way, wrong way, no, no! But this is just going back? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh god. Well, let's go the wrong way! It's like the Rat Man from Portal. Chalk box. Piece of chalk. I don't want it! No! I don't want to pick this up! Ah, I guess I should. Hopefully we get to use it at some point. Oh my god, I have one more inventory slot we can use. Like, I definitely want to use the inventory slot on... which one was it? Copper plate? That we know I can pick up and then place immediately afterwards. And then the stone plate, I think I might know where to place it, but I'm not 100% sure, so... yeah, we'll see. That is definitely my least favorite part of Submachine Universe, that it doesn't have the backpack function of which one was Submachine 10 or something, because that was so convenient. I hate having a system where it's like, if you just pick stuff up, you get, like, essentially, not really soft locked, but it's just like a real annoyance. Yeah, here's the same motto again. Written by World is Quiet. Wait, why am I here? Moreover, why did I find this relevant enough to write this down? What has happened before will happen again. Ecclesiastes? Ecclesiastes? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Ecclesiastes. What has happened before will happen again. What has been done before will be done again. There's nothing new in the whole world. Look, they say, here's something new. But no, it has all happened before, long before we were born. No one remembers what has happened in the past, and no one in days to come will remember what happens between now and then. I, the philosopher, have been king over Israel in Jerusalem. I determined that I would examine and study all the things that are done in this world. God has laid a miserable fate upon us. I've seen everything done in this world, and I tell you, it is all useless. It is like chasing the wind. You can't straighten out what is crooked. You can't count things that aren't there. I told myself, I have become a great man, far wiser than anyone who ruled Jerusalem before me. I know what wisdom and knowledge really are. I was determined to learn the difference between knowledge and foolishness, wisdom and madness, but I found out that I might as well be chasing the wind. The wiser you are, the more worries you have. The more you know, the more it hurts. Is this actually from the Bible? I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen that name/word before. I'm lost. When will the world be quiet here? Where will the world be quiet here? Wait, is this the 8th layer? Is this the grand exit I heard so much about? Am I finally free? There's nothing but light, not even a single shred of darkness. I cannot even find a single shadow hidden in a corner. It's beautiful. Who was it that once told me the truth not so long ago? Murtaugh? No, it was not him. But what did he say? Light up the darkness. Maybe the world is quiet here. Okay, I don't know what the hell is... If you're supposed to get anything from that? Yeah. Nothing else. I don't know why we can, like, interact with the chalk box. If not to put the chalk back in. This guy should have the companion cube. He needs it more than I do. He also needs soap, probably. Yeah, no. Well, now we have all this stuff. Is that Myrrh on the chalk box? Does it say that? I can't really see. It looks more like oof to me. UUF. Not sure. Hello, go down. Leave. Jesus, what the hell? No, wrong way. Oh, here we go. It's the chair. Oh, another one of these guys. Do I do anything with it this time? Probably not. It's gray? Wait, what's gray? Oh, this one. Yeah, I mean, we've seen the gray chair before as well. It's just like, we've seen the exact same chair in different colors. It's just always the same look to it. Maybe it was them, I don't know. Well, not sure if I'm supposed to find any position with this. It always just defaults to swastika every time. I don't know what else you can do with this thing. Probably nothing. Submachine, Wisdom Gem, Third Dimension. 010101 in binary, what would that be? That's 2, 8, 32. So 42? Is that actually a thing to go to? Have I written down 042? Let's try it, I suppose. I don't imagine that's anything, but maybe. Yeah, I think this is a place we've been to in the past. Like in another game. I saw it, but I didn't do it. You can believe me. Well, guess that's it here. Can't go down. So much noise, I can't stand it. I'm not hearing much. I gotta sneeze. Maybe. I might need to sneeze. Nope. Nope, as soon as I said it. No, I don't. God damn it. Why is that a thing? Like, every time I stream, I'm just, like, about to sneeze every time. Wait. Where's the ladder? Maybe I could just draw it? Okay. So we need to do that somehow. You're going deaf from all the noise, yeah. Sorry, I should raise the volume and blow out your eardrums even more. Yeah, we've been here. We got another crazy theory here. Not me again. Can I place a wisdom gem here? Nope. And it's the chair. And that saying again, whatever that is. Written by World is Quiet. Alright, I have to say it, otherwise I will go mad. You already are, by the fact only I know this. Is the submachine really nothing at all? Period. That everyone created it on Earth, trying to define and create an understanding of the universe. What? All the notes in the subnet, even though 3/4 are not even Mers, but they still are in that same existence as within the non-existing world. Okay, this is just nonsense. Are all those ideas, thoughts, theories, scribbles, are at the actual submachine itself? Oh boy. That it just first started out with its location shaped by people here on Earth trying to create an understanding or at least define a faction of the universe. But then it became oh god. But then it because this actual physical structure that even right this second is really nothing in the face of existence in the universe. Not a single atom is actually here. Oh boy. Then the loop was the result of people stepping into this mystery and then trying to define what it is. Start at the beginning, finish at the end. Start at the beginning, finish at the end. Looping and looping and looping within its construct, to which I should not be able to stand on. How is it that this place can exist and not exist at the same time? I used to know how. It was so simple. But now my feeble mind broke under the intensity of this answer and forgot everything that made sense. I am nothing without what makes sense. The answer was written in the black dossier? I have no idea what that word is.
Dossier.
Dossier. It is a collection of documents about a particular person, event, or subjects. Huh. Is there a synonym to it? Nope, can't see one. Well, that's fine. That belongs to my deceased. Then why has that fraction of this world left me too? All those ideas, all those thoughts, all those theories, all those scribbles. Is the submachine itself? Then how can it be gone? It could exist and erase itself at the same time. The ultimate balances. The only one at that. What? Left in this mutation that has destroyed even itself to the point it is so unrecognizable. Did it really kill itself? Does it have nothing better to do? It still drive me mad on what these non-existing factors contribute to the ultimate question, what is the submachine? Maybe the question can never be answered because the submachine really does not exist at all. Oh boy. It's one thing to, like, write Ramblings of a Madman, but then trying to write Ramblings of a Madman with poor grammar? I don't even know what was supposed to be, like, mad and what was just nothing. Oh boy. Let's just leave that, I suppose. Need more bandages. Where is the ladder? Okay. Well, we're done here. Was there anything in there? I guess I'll say, like, chalk box, just in case, if we need it again. Yeah, that might be fine. Alright, so now, let's go pick up the stone plate. So 513. I missed something in 875. I actually wasn't going through the entire list, but yeah, okay, that's good. Good to know. I went through every single entry up until here maybe? Somewhere around here. And then I just started like skipping around. That's where I started doing the V to complete things, and I just completed a bunch and just kind of jumped to places. Like I realized, oh wait, did I go to this one that was like the rectangle one and stuff like that? So yeah, I haven't checked all of these thoroughly, but okay, let's actually then go to 875 then, just so I know what that is and don't forget immediately. That's the prison. 232. I did that, right? I didn't do that? Oh my god, that's so obvious. What the hell? Is that what it was? That's the only thing I missed here? 580? What, I missed? No, okay, I didn't miss that one. Alright. Well, that's something. And that was 232. Sure, let's go there as well. Kent Falls. Connecticut State Park. Gonna be a lot of reading. 550. Oh boy, I need a sip of tea before this. Fingers crossed for decent grammar. Written by Alex CT99, I guess? In the mid-50s, some obscure scientist called Murtaugh, who experimented with Einstein's theories, electromagnetism, particle physics, stuff like that, gathered other people and formed a tiny group, he and other 11 people, okay, we're already failing the grammar, which investigated different dimensions. They experimented near Kent, and Murtaugh often went for a walk near the lighthouse to make up his mind. One day, while everyone was doing research, the guy went camping. He slept near the waterfall of Kent. The day after, he suffered an accident under strange circumstances and lost his arm. And after some weeks, he realized he had a karma arm, and that there was some sort of thing near the waterfall that gave it to him. So he and his co-workers conducted research and decided that there was something underneath the lighthouse and the waterfall. Oh shit, I did forget to... Wait. No? Oh, you forgot to turn down your volume. I thought I forgot to turn down the volume. I was like playing music to begin the stream because it's so quiet on the main menu here. So I thought I like didn't turn it down. The volume is good here, right? Like it's not too loud. But yeah, this game, like when I played this without streaming, it was so loud initially. I had to like tone it down to from 90% to like 10% when I'm using my speakers. In my headphones, I'm just like going on super low volume, and that works. There, he became fond of the lighthouse keeper's cat, Einstein. One day, while hunting fishes near the waterfall of Kent, he got trapped in a crevasse. He spent days there and acquired a weird paranormal power. He used those powers to escape the crevasse. They dug but found nothing. Murr thought there was some sort of connection between those lost catacombs under the lighthouse and the mysterious thing they found, karma source, if you will. So he spent all the time in the lighthouse, trying to find the catacombs. One day, he discovered that his karma arm gave him the power to create portals. He drew a portal into the catacombs, where he and his team discovered some strange readings of something. They found a source of energy, which emanated an unknown type of energy, and they called it karma energy. So by investigating Murr's karma arm, and its close relationship with karma energy, they managed to create a portal. The portal consisted of some machinery, and then karma energy was shot inside it, either from Murr's arm or from some source. And the portal was activated. But they had not found a way to store sufficient energy to keep the portal going for more than 45 minutes. Why 45 minutes? You have your volume at like 40%. You erased it. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like, if you normally have it low and then something else is low, you have to raise it and then you forget. And then your ears start bleeding. Then they found the wisdom gems, which housed a large quantity of karma energy. So they placed them inside the portal and turned the machinery on. The portal worked. Meanwhile, one of the scientists experimented with one of the many gems they found and wrote a report about the energy moving in patterns, and that those patterns were designed to keep information inside the gem. I can't not. I know what it's supposed to say, you know? I could read this just normally, but it's too fun to poke fun at. Using its energy, the report was quickly overlooked. So the scientists decided that they needed more people. So somehow, they got like 200 scientists. Okay. They used the portal to teleport themselves into some weird zone in subspace called the subnet. There, they found structures floating around in that vast black space, which, surprisingly, had air inside it. Read further for explanation. Oh boy. Do we really need an explanation why there's air in here? There were a lot of structures, all of them front different times. There were floating cities abandoned years ago, which resembled the cities in ancient Egypt, Mexico, and Mesopotamia. There were huge pagodas floating around, slowly. The first thing they saw when they got off the portal was an exact replica of the catacombs. Then they saw the vast blankness, and they continued investigating. They also found a bit... It's like the one where you have a sentence that says like of and then of at the next one, or the, and you just like gloss over it in your mind, but it doesn't work when you have continued being that word. They also found a basement from a house. It looked like a British house, and it had been used as a bomb shelter. Also, it had a lot of batteries and a generator. The ancient section was an Egyptian temple. It was so old that most of it had separated from the main structure and was now drifting. Apparently, the Egyptians had a brief contact with the subnet and builted temples. A few months and several expeditions later, they began studying the places where reality collided with the subnet. They called them joints. They were not portals per se, but they were detectable because of the energy flow from one side and into the other, and the subnet tended to absorb parts of reality near the joints. For example, the joint in the catacombs had one end inside the subnet and one end in the catacombs, so the end located in the subnet would copy the surroundings of the other side, or other end. The team, in order to explore and establish themselves in the subnet, split in three. The first team took off in a ship, not the one in S4, and explored the subnet. They found the root, a large complex floating through the net. They established themselves there and used the wisdom gems scattered around to build the root teleporter. Then, thanks to Mur's research on karma energy performed back on Earth, they developed the portals and built several of them throughout the net on different locations, like the ancient location. Then they disappeared, leaving no traces. Before all of them disappeared, they announced that half of their crew had split in different teams that wandered the subnet. Oh boy. Leaving notes behind, the other half got inside their ship to explore strange readings. They never returned. The second team, commanded by Mur himself, took off in another ship. But before Mur departed, he had to do something. In S2, we found a tiny room, probably an old maintenance area, in the sewers. My theory is that Elizabeth was a little girl who lived in a house nearby. I don't think she was little. I think we know already at the point this was written that she's not a little girl, but oh well. Her parents didn't pay any attention to her, so sometimes she would crawl through the sewers and visit the lighthouse. Mur and Elizabeth never met directly. I also think we knew that that's not true. They definitely met directly, right? Maybe I'm like thinking about it wrong. Maybe this was written before we found that out. No clue. But they communicated with each other with letters left in the tiny room, nicknamed Liz's room. Elizabeth told Mur in one of her letters that she liked cats. Mur decided that she could take care of Einstein when he left. They found the root and the portal net, and then established themselves on a building that floated through the net. They called it the lab. The building looked like an Eastern European building from World War II. It had been damaged, but it probably disappeared into the subnet during a bombing. Who would notice it disappearing? They created another portal there and began research. After some years, the ship they had used to get in got loose and began drifting. They were isolated unless they could jump through the net, trying to find another ship. They split in several teams. What? Wasn't it just Mur and Elizabeth? Or wait. No, I guess this was the other group. I don't even know. Mur always stayed behind with 20 people on the lab. The teams made random jumps, leaving notes and reading notes. Trying to find out what had happened to the previous team. They used radio transmissions to transmit data to the lab. One day, one of the teams made a random jump and ended up somewhere in the net. Apparently, that location had not been mentioned by the first expedition, so it was very weird. They thought the location was forgotten, but it raised many questions. Another theory was that the subnet was using the portals to generate other ones in different locations. Another theory quickly discarded. Another thing the researchers investigated was the big question. Why does the subnet contains air? Contains air. Simple. Because the subnet detected the presence of humans, scanned them, and filled itself with air. It costed it a lot of wisdom mass, but it was worth it. Was it? Does it want humans here? I thought it was pretty clear that like the subnet was opposed to humans, really, but I don't know. Maybe that was just the AI thing in the core. I need a sip of tea again. Oh boy. The subnet knew that humans, especially Mur, could be used for its evil plot. They continued jumping. Okay, I guess that makes sense. And sometimes, the same coordinates of a location would take them to another location. I see. Mur in his lab with 20 scientists continued research. The route was quickly forgotten and they were conducting quantum research. One day, Mur had this strange dream and decided to investigate it. Apparently, the subnet was a large neural net, like a big in-brain, that could manipulate a variant of energy, the so-called karma energy, and used it for many things. Then they discovered that the subnet was not a place in subspace, it had a shape and everything. Not just a place. Okay. Your head goes blank on a lot of these theories. Mine does too. I just read it out, and I look at the words, they go into my head, they come out my mouth, and then nothing else is retained whatsoever. Mur discovered that karma energy inside the subnet could be manipulated. They began experimenting and discovered that they could create objects with karma energy. At that time, everyone but Mur wanted to leave. They knew that if the subnet was sentient, it had probably killed the teams, or cast them adrift, sending them into different places in the net, which would have been the same result. As a defense system, not the one at the end of S5. I see. But Mur wanted to stay. He wanted to learn more. He wanted to control the subnet, be a part of it. Meanwhile, oh boy, it's still going on. Meanwhile, the team on Earth had grown more powerful. What do you mean? This time it received funds from corporations and the government who wanted to get the most out of the subnet. The team on Earth had also discovered karma energy storage and manipulation, and then the team on the subnet was more scared. Huh? If they re-ammined, they were going to get killed. If they left, the team on Earth may not have good plans for them. Mur had gone insane. Every day he conducted some crazy experiments on the subnet, and he had long ago lost control of the entire exploration effort. Mur's frightened team left, using the portals to navigate the net, trying to find a way out. Mur stayed behind, and after several days without radio transmissions, the Earth team decided to send a group. Just before that, Mur sent his final message, stating that he had discovered the essence of the subnet. This is just a novel. Oh my god. You wonder if for some like this one, is it really a theory or just a random story? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. This is just a random story. It's not even, like, yeah, I think the initial intent were just theorize about things within, like, how things are connected. This is not really that. It's just, like, using the game as, like, a writing prompt and then just spinning it off in a completely different direction, it feels like. It's just imagination. It's not, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but this really doesn't feel like an attempt to explain the games. It's just like, it's nonsense. It's just, let's make a story. Wait. They left. Sent his final message. He re-ammined. Okay, so that was not like a random typo last time. Re-ammined. This guy just thinks that remained actually is spelled re-ammined. Okay, that's fine. He remained. Suddenly, massive energy bursts emerged through different joints all over Earth. The energy created a huge explosions. The world thought? That's a T. Oh, the world thought they were earthquakes. Only they knew the truth. Before the explosions could increase in energy and destroy the world, the Earth team blocked all joints, using the karma energy manipulation to create defensive stations around the joints. The defensive stations were massive and were manipulated from Earth. They used karma energy manipulations to lock joints. You've already said that, or that's what they thought. To create such a large number of huge defense systems, they had to use many of the wisdom gems they had found. They knew that they could not go back into the subnet because the number of gems they had was insulting. What? Oh man. Oh man. The truth is that most joints are blocked, but some of them, the undetected ones, remained. After the team on Earth had built the defense systems, they received 2 signals? Is it 2 signals? Or just a signal? From Mur. They thought it was over. The quantum bombs or whatever... What? The quantum bombs or whatever contained, but left the defense system on just to be sure. Huh? In 1975, the team was still active due to funding. They decided to bury the lighthouse. Therefore, the lighthouse reached the depth of the joint and was transported into the net along with tons of soil and rocks, which had caused quite a bit of damage. Another thing that was carried along were the sewers, and the little girl Elizabeth was trapped in them. But she didn't knew it. Oh god. She crawled through the sewers, as always, to Liz's room, where she found the letter and the cat, Einstein. But when she tried to get out, she saw the emptiness of the net. She was trapped. She wandered through the sewers for weeks, staying alive only for the water drops in the floor. When she exited the sewers, she tried to find a way out of the lighthouse and ended up in the loop. I don't think drinking sewer water is a good idea, even to stay alive, because it probably will just kill you faster. When Mur detected the presence of the lighthouse in the subnet, memories surfaced. He took the lighthouse and his personality began living in it. What do you mean? His memories of the lighthouse were so strong that he could picture himself walking the thin hallways, until one day it was too powerful, and some of Mur's personality manifested into some sort of ghost being, like a version of the flesh and bone Mur, but made instead a karma and energy Mur, which walked the hallways, recreating memories. But despite this, he was still conscious. There's like no basis for anything here. Holy shit, this one is way too overcomplicated and it's just insane. But despite this, he was still conscious and knew the date. It was 2006. He had spent a lot of time wandering through that buried lighthouse with that karma Mur. Really, his notes were scattered all over the place. What do you say, really? Mur was now one of the subnet, and he was using the still active joints to recruit people from Earth, hoping that one day one of his pupils could get into the defense systems and destroy them once and for all, so that the Murnet, Murtog plus subnet, yeah, I never would have figured that out, could expand and take over Earth. What? Alright. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, you can go up here. 731. Was it worth it, reading that? You tell me. I can't click it. Portal there. That seems to be it. Wait, can I go down? No. This thing again. Does it mean anything in this game? I wouldn't imagine it means anything. Maybe it's just a throwback to that part of whichever game this was in. Is there nothing here? I guess there's nothing here. Okay. Oh boy, alright, so that was that. That was 232. Novel. That's all I really need to write about that. Okay, and then we had 42. Let's see if 42 was one. It is not, okay? So the, like, binary did not mean anything. 550. Whoops. Wonder what I'm gonna use the chalk for. I don't know if I've, like, already seen that. Oh, it's the arcade again. Doesn't look like we can do anything with it, though. This plus 122. Okay, and that's 672. So I should already go here and just do V on this, because it's already, like, done. I don't know why I'm even writing them down, but might as well. Okay, it's short. The Flaming Monkey Theory. Well, that sounds interesting, at least. Written by Dr. Not So Nice. The lighthouse was a part of, or just a building that just happened to be built upon, an alien experiment facility called the Submachine, where the aliens experimented with human subjects by putting them in endless looping traps and extremely hard puzzles. But as the lighthouse stood empty, a man named Murtog moved into the lighthouse and discovered the alien facility. But the aliens respected Murtog and his intelligence, so they rewarded him with an karma arm and started to communicate through a cat named Einstein. Oh boy. But Murtaugh betrayed the aliens and gave the people working against the aliens information. There were people working against the aliens? How would they have known? He's nice with his short theory. Yep, more of these, like, concise ones. Because of that, the aliens punished Murtaugh by locking him inside the lighthouse as it was being buried underground. That seems like an awfully kind punishment. Why wouldn't they just, like, kill him? Murtaugh escaped, and again the aliens punished him. But how would they know he escaped then? What is the... Oh my god, what the hell? But this time they locked him up in the submachine itself. Why didn't they do that to begin with? Why didn't they kill him? What is going on? Okay, that makes no sense, but sure, aliens. Alright, so there's that. Oh man, I have so much to, like, do now, but I really, before we go any further, let's go back and try and do the, like, item thing. Because I'm just gonna lose my inventory slot, I feel. So yeah, not the stone plate. I'm gonna pick up the copper plate. This one, 355. There it is. Guess I'll write like plus copper plate. Just so I know. Plus 3 lights? What does that mean? Why did I write that? Oh, right. Yeah. And then the copper plate I needed... I wrote it down somewhere. Pretty sure I wrote it down somewhere. Did I not write it down somewhere? 51? Ah, there we go. Thank you. How do you remember all this stuff? Yeah, right here. That makes sense. Okay, so now that's done. I guess I should, instead of doing plus, I should just say V. Because it's done. Check mark. And then this one, V as well. And that powered something, but that's elsewhere and I don't know where that is. It's... Oh. No, it's not just here. Yeah, that's the thing. When it's like multiple different areas that are actually the same area, you just have to teleport to different sections of them. And like... I don't remember at all which area looked similar to this one, and how you would find that. I don't even remember this. People from the bamboo town. Wait, was this not open? Is it just because I plugged in the copper plate I could go here? Because this doesn't seem familiar to me. I like the 1.5 second loop, basically. Ancient People Absorbed in the Submachine, written by Federico F. That sounds familiar. Have we read more things from this guy? The people from the bamboo town raise many questions about the dynamics of the subnet in the particular layer they inhabit, being the only native people who live in there. One wonders if some particular oddity in the timeline allowed them to enter the submachine, or if they wandered in like so many other early submachine explorers. It's possible to assume that they were absorbed into the submachine unintentionally, but this brings into question the subnet's strange tolerance for these humans that apparently were not marked as part of the infestation, like Mur and his teams. Hey, it's short, and he's got good grammar and good, like, formatting. I like this guy. Okay, never mind. A probable explanation would be that they were most likely the descendants. Yeah, okay, never mind. I just had to say that, and now the grammar is going to shit. Alright, at least it's better than most of lost subnet explorers that managed to settle in a less hostile layer of the submachine. But there's no direct evidence of that. Also, their means of survival is unknown, although it's most likely that they were a culture of farmers, seeing as there are signs, albeit scarce, of plant life in the subnet, and as far as we know, no animals. Well, I mean, there's no living things whatsoever, like, minus the plants, but yeah, no people or no animals, so maybe there were animals in the past. As we can see in the note, they claim to have worshipped a woman for hundreds of years, but as far as most notes state, the submachine's origins seem to be placed, but not proven to be, in the late 1700s to early 1800s. Perhaps they were the first people who entered to the submachine world through a one-way natural portal that connected the outside world in the past to the submachine, and they got stuck in that location since then. Huh? I'm not sure, but like, I guess they're saying that it started in 1700, 1800, like, much later than the ancient pyramids and stuff like that, but then that transported back in time, and that's how the pyramids then got, like, sucked into the submachine? Maybe. Alright. We have to leave this beautiful harp music now. That location is inspired by My Little Pony? What? How? Just because there are horse-like things? That's it? That doesn't really look like My Little Pony to me, but fair enough. Yeah, I guess powering this on lowered this ladder. I don't remember that. Okay, so that's done. I guess we'll try the stone plate too. I'm not 100% sure that I'm actually going to use the stone plate here, but let's try it, I suppose. So 513. Oh, right, it's the super laggy place. It was up here. Ah, it's hard to type with my, like, giant tea mug in the way. $3.99. Right here. It was right! Nice. Okay, good. And we get a sigil! Damn it! I don't want new things! It says on the wiki the dev is a documented fan of the show and watched it with his daughters. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Well, we traded one item for another, and I didn't really want to do that. I don't know, I feel like I've seen this shape before. Like there was a slot for something like that. But I have no idea where the hell that was, so... Great. Here. I guess I'll just say sigil. I don't know why, but let's do that. Yeah, we still haven't figured out this sewing machine thing. There's one more digit somewhere. But now we can just continue going to different places. So 672. Here we go. The copper one. I wrote that as well. Like, I had rectangle on the like black rectangles as well. And then we had this one. I also just wrote rectangle, but this one is like a copper plate rectangle, so I just wrote coprec instead. So we have that. Where was this? 672. So that is, what was it? 7 as the last digit. And I think I only had 2, so it's 8 something 7. Did I have another one? I don't think I've seen another copper one. Yeah, I don't remember that, at least. Is that, like, mirrored? No? I guess not. I don't know what kind of language that is. 1227 minus this. I need my trusty calculator for this one. 555. I wonder if this companion cube is used for anything, or if it's just like random garbage that now clogs my inventory forever. Meaningless theory. It's just gonna say everything is meaningless. Written by Somberus. The idea is that there isn't a purpose to the submachine. It's just a place. A big interesting place, but not something with a reason to exist. To seek a purpose for it would be like asking, why do we have Jupiter? I mean, people do ask, why do we have Jupiter, so why not? The submachine is simply a point of interest. It reminds me of the ocean floor. Only a tiny shred of it has been explored, but it doesn't matter to the larger world whether it is explored. Yeah, that's not necessarily true. Like, if we learn more about our planet and the deep oceans and stuff, that isn't useless information, but I can kind of agree with some of this that, like, maybe people are reading into this a little too much, and I honestly doubt that the creator of Submachine had a coherent, like, theory in mind between all of the games. I think it's just kind of like winging it from game to game or something. No idea. Presumably it's just another weighted stone that goes in a different inventory slot. Oh. There's a random use of it, but it mostly clogs up your inventory. You'll understand when you get to it. Okay. So there is a specific use. It's not just used as a normal weight cube. And if it can, maybe I shouldn't use it for that. Right, and this was... Was this 672? Yeah, it was. So, 555, I suppose? At least I'm making a lot of progress. We did not get stuck after 5 minutes, so that's good. Oh, it's the loop again. Purple loop. Submachine as... Oh, wow. No scrolling. I love it. Submachine as Perpetual Maze Theory. Written by Sunshine Bunny Girl 17. She made a return. The submachine is an impossibility. Is that actually, like... Was Sunshine Bunny Girl 17 just some username that he put in one of the early games just because, like... For fun, I guess? It was a friend of his or something. And then now she's theorizing about the games. The submachine is an impossibility. A maze in which no one can escape. It is in fact a perpetual loop. The loop itself, I see why you put it here. The loop itself is the actual internal structure of the machine. However, for the most part, it is programmed to reflect a completely different surrounding. A submachine. The whole collections of submachine layers within the loop is known as the subnet. Anyone who enters the submachine known as the loop hasn't entered a new submachine. They have managed to crack into the real appearance of the subnet, a perpetual loop. What? There is no way to beat the submachine. Anyone who enters ends up dead. Like me, if you read this note. Like me, if you read this note. So now, can anyone help me escape? I'm so lost. You just said there was no escape. That just implies that she wasn't actually sure. There's no way to escape. Someone please help me escape. And that's it? Other way around? Someone made an account like that? Like the character's just supposed to theory with that name. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would make sense too. That's more boring, but that makes more sense. They added underscores? It didn't have this in the past? I can't remember. Alright, well that was pointless. This was 555, right? So... I guess I'll just write Sunshine Bunny Girl 17, RIP. Was it that? Yeah, something like that. That's fine. Next up, 731. Shit. Oh god, it's laggy. Hello? Nothing? You want this? Nope. Aha! Karma portal there. Is this Pac-Man? Looks like I can maybe insert something here. Soap. Nope. Is that like a game? What is it called? Like box thing, whatever. This is a weird tap. Nothing here? Soap? Oh. And that's it. Found by Senor Scribe Paula Saavedra. Okay. Oh, damn. Whoa, that was it? What? I didn't think that key would be for that thing. I was like, oh man, I don't have the right key, but it's clearly a key. Okay. Shutter switch. That was really surprising. I thought this would be for something like golden shape. That's usually been the case, where it's like, you have a key of one color and shape for something of a similar color and shape. Oh god, written by H.P. Lovecraft, really? Interesting. I've been reading Lovecraft, like, recently. So there we go. I mean, I've been reading Lovecraft for, like, I don't know, 5-6 years. Just, like, every now and then I read another story in the, like, huge fucking tome of Necronomicon that I have. Some are pretty shit, honestly. I really don't like some of the stories. They feel just, like, even for the time, I don't think they're good writing. But then others are really, really good. We'll see what this is. Alright, strap in. It's Halloween, come late. Within the dreams, I seemed gradually to acquire a greater and greater freedom of wandering. At least the grammar should be good here, it's fucking Lovecraft. I floated through many strange buildings of stone, going from one to the other along mammoth underground passages, which seemed to form the common avenues of transit. Sometimes I encountered those gigantic sealed trapdoors in the lowest level, around which such an aura of fear and forbiddenness clung. I saw tremendously tessellated pools and rooms of curious and inexplicable utensils of myriad sorts. Then there were colossal caverns of intricate machinery whose outlines and purpose were wholly strange to me, and whose sound manifested itself only after many years of dreaming. I may here remark that sight and sound are the only senses I have ever exercised in the visionary world. What? I don't know what that means. If it's bad, at least you know this Lovecraft is fake. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize that passage, so maybe it's a story I haven't read. I'm like maybe a third or something through the book, so no clue, but maybe this is from something real. I mean, surely it would be. I would seem to be in an enormous vaulted chamber whose lofty stone... Aroinings? Okay. What does that mean? Oh. That's... Is it supposed to be awnings? No. I searched... Someone else has the same problem. I searched for the word aroinings on Google. The only results were the novella I was reading at the time. Yeah, it's from Shadow Out of Time. I would seem to be in the enormous vaulted chamber whose lofty stone aroinings. And no one says it. It's just okay, never mind. Lovecraft has shit grammar and dictionary skills too. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. We're well nigh lost in the shadows overhead. In whatever time or place the scene might be, the principle of the arch was known as fully and used as extensively as by the Romans. There were how long is this? Not too long. There were colossal round windows and high arched doors and pedestals or tables, each as tall as the height of an ordinary room. Vast shelves of dark wood lined the walls, holding what seemed to be volumes of immense size with strange hieroglyphics on their backs. The exposed stonework held curious carvings, always in curvilinear mathematical designs, and there were chiseled inscriptions in the same characters that the huge books bore. The dark granite masonry was of a monstrous megathick type? Megathick! With lines of convex-topped blocks fitting the concave-bottomed courses which rested upon them. There were no chairs, but the tops of the vast pedestals were littered with books, papers, and what seemed to be writing materials. Oddly figured jars of a purplish metal and rods with stained tips. Tall as the pedestals were, I seemed at times able to view them from above. On some of them were great globes of luminous crystal serving as lamps, and inexplicable machines formed of vitreous tubes and metal rods. The windows were glazed and latticed with stout-looking bars. Though I dared not approach and peer out of them, I could see from where I was. Okay, surely that's not Lovecraft. That's just whoever copy-pasted this or wrote it down. Was the waving tops of singular fern-like growths. The floor was of massive octagonal flagstones, while rugs and hangings were entirely lacking. Later, I had visions of sweeping through cyclopean corridors of stone and up and down gigantic inclined planes of the same monstrous masonry. There were no stairs anywhere, nor was any passageway less than 30 feet wide. Some of the structures through which I floated must have towered in the sky for thousands of feet. There were multiple levels of black vaults below and never-open trapdoors, sealed down with metal bands and holding dim suggestions of some special peril. I mean, that was pretty okay in terms of Lovecraft, but this was just a little set piece for what would have been a further story, so honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to reading this one in the actual book. But yeah. Oh god. Didn't I... Okay, hold on. Didn't I already, ban this phrase? Why is it here again? Let me just confirm. Let's get rid of that. And then where do I have my moderation? Block terms. Yeah, what the hell? Twitch, what are you doing? I have this one, that URL, clck.ru, do not go there. I have that blocked, and yet it didn't, block it. Is it because I set the, privacy to private? I guess privacy should be public for that? I just figured if it's public, the bots would be able to tell that, oh, he's publicly blocking this, let's use, a way to circumvent it or something. No idea. Anyway. There we go. We'll see if they show up again. Good old bots. But yeah, this wasn't too bad. In terms of writing, better than what we've read in the past in this game, at least. Not sure what it really has to do with this area. It doesn't really look like what was being described. This is super cramped and tiny. But there we go. So this was 731, right? Hive. Lovecraft. And I got a shutter switch. Don't know if I've seen a shutter anywhere. Go right again? I can go right again? Didn't I do that? You mean in here? Or where else? Because yeah, I saw this. Or do you mean outside? Oh, you mean that. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the exact same shape. I would have just left here and forgotten about it. Thank you. Lever handle? I keep trading one item for another item. I'm never gonna clean up my inventory. I can't read that. I don't know if it's chemistry or just like geometry stuff, mathematics. Artificially, we can read that. I don't see any like numbers. Do we need 5 different things here, possibly? Maybe if I find 5 stones of some kind, 5 orbs, we can come back there. So I guess that's that. Let's write that down. I'll say orbs for now, just so we know. Did I have anything left? Uh-oh. Oh no. We might be stuck again. I need to like find something where these two are used. I think I've probably seen both of them, but I don't remember at all where that would be. So I really should have like written all this down. Like every time I see something where it's like, oh, there I obviously need an item, I should just write it down. Any suggestions? Don't you have 10 inventory spaces? Yeah, I still have 1 more space. But, like, I don't know where else to go. I have no more places written down. So my inventory's fine, but did I leave any other item? Lever? What do you mean? Lever? Lever where? 806. Oh, lever! Oh, right! That lever! Yeah, I forgot about that. There were 3 items I wanted to pick up. Okay, good. That was like up here. Wait. No, nothing. That was up here, wasn't it? Nope, it was not. Right, yeah. This was one of them. We got a lever, and then it's clearly just used right out here. And I couldn't do that, because full inventory. Alright, that's good. I don't even need to write that down, just remove that. Don't need to write that I've gotten a lever and then used it within the same place. I like these plants. I guess they're like karma grass or something. Ah! Finally! The propeller blade! We get to use another item. Fantastic. What did that do? I guess maybe it does something in another area that is of the edge or something? So I have to like go back to where I was, maybe where I found the propeller blade. Maybe that's like done something there now. Though I do not know, I don't remember where that was. So I'll just write that down, like here, V minus propeller blade. Just I've done that. Okay, do I have it written down anywhere? Like, the edge? Edge? 552? Whoops. Oh. Wait. Okay, I've been there too. Didn't find a new one. No, this isn't it. That's not the right one. Why did I say edge there? This minus WX secret edge filtration fan black cable. What? I am very confused. What any of that means? Why did I write that? Oh, was it this secret? Ah, That one. Yeah, this might be it. Yeah, that's powered. Filtration system online. Nice, okay, we can move on here. Cool. Prototype engineer, ID... What does it say? Is that an O? O707? Should we try 707? Just for the sake of it. Yeah, I'll do something with that. It's just a one-way teleporter. Okay. No water. Oh, that was... What? That looks so narrow! How the hell do you get through there? 3 times 3, 5, 3 minus 3, so 950? Why do I do purple base period here? I don't know. What's that? Huh. You want soap? Companion cube? Guess not. That's a weird screen if there's no point here. Okay, it's not too bad. On Karmic Infusion. Excerpt from the Book of the Second Age Mechanics written by anonymous architects of the Southern Bay Monastery, approximately 10 to 15 years after the Singularity. The biggest questions facing scientists of that era were naturally concerning the Karma Crystal. Once discovered as the origin of karmic water in Kent, the question was, is it possible to infuse plain water with karmic characteristics outside the natural environment? Is it possible to perhaps infuse other materials, other objects? Since infusing water turned out to be quite easy, and while there was no known solution for infusion of other materials yet, they thought of a crude workaround. They were able to infuse objects that could absorb karmic water. That meant you could have karmic clothes, sponges, chalk, flammable arrowheads, etc. What do you mean flammable arrowheads? Huh? What's interesting, you could also create karmic plants by watering them with karma-infused water. Oh, so maybe if we get karma water, we go and water that plant. Possibly, that would be interesting. There was a number of karmic infuser machine prototypes throughout the years. As we mentioned before, the procedure was rather simple, and techniques were further developed from late 20s up until June of 42, when the first commercial machine was released to the public, rendering karmic vendor parlors obsolete. To learn more about the karmic infusers, please refer to Figure Chapter 5, 08 to 14. I don't think that's like 814 as a thing, but I mean, we might as well write it down. Worst case scenario, it's just nothing and I delete it. So wait, where am I now again? I am in the secret thing here. So keep adding here. I'm just gonna add, like, make this a bit more noticeable because this is a fucking mess. So, minus karmic water on the plant, play. I'll just have that there, just like so. And there was nothing else for me to do, right? No. Let's just go back and teleport. So, let's try out 707, which is probably not one. Nope. Let's try out... Was it 814? That's probably not one. Nope. No, shit. What do I do? Ah! Stop it. There we go. Okay, then it's 950, and that's the only one. Did you beat this game completely, Sirgo? Because if so, do you know, like, roughly how far through I am? Like, am I gonna need another stream? 5 more streams? Until 2024 or something? Oh, finally! Man, today is like use all the items day. One more stream, maybe. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, we're just getting to use up everything. Now I have so much inventory space. That's good. But I'm not sure what that does. Semotus. Like, I assume I have to go somewhere else that had bells and that'll do something. Wait, what? Where did I go there? This is like a one-way teleporter? Huh. Oh. Oh shit. What does that mean? What? I think I've been to all of these places, yeah. But where is this taking me? Was that like 100? Oh! Oh! Karmic Vessel! I forgot about that too! Yeah, Karmic Vessel! Right! So now we can go water the plant! Nice! So we should go do that. That one's pressed down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lights off is 0, lights on is 1. So you can do like 001, 011, 111, and so on. But I could also just like teleport there using the normal teleporter here if I wanted to. Like, just try 1. We've been here. 11. 111. We've been here. That's nothing. Yeah, we've been here. 110. And then 101. That's all of them, right? I think. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's go back to the water plant thing. Put it here. 552. No! I don't water the plant? What do I use this? Maybe... Oh, I need to fill it first. Nope. Yeah, I need karmic water somehow. Have I seen karmic water? I have no idea. Well, guess not yet. Alright, well, I think that's about it in terms of what I can do, or what I remember. What was in 950? What should I, like, write down for that? Was there anything useful? Oh yeah, that one. Ah, just say that, why not? Yeah, I think at this point I just need to like go back through and see if I can find anything that changed with the bell cubes and these two and stuff like that. Do you remember where you saw Simotus? I mean, I saw it just now, but yeah, like here, but I don't remember where else I saw it. And I don't think I wrote that down. Yeah, it makes sense that I would have to go there, but no idea. I feel like it was in some sort of temple area? Was it in the, like, annoying bell room? I guess not. Yeah, I don't remember at all where this was. I don't have a slide or anything, no. Sanctuary plus more? Just because I figured you can probably go through here, I suppose? Wait, what? Can't infuse metal? Huh? Can I just click this on, like, everything? And does that mean I do have karmic water? I didn't think I did. Why did it say it on that? That's weird. Yeah, we need stuff for these. Do you remember where Simotus was written? Yeah, please do. I'm not gonna find it again unless I go through everything. If it's something I've already seen and just forgot about, 840. Okay, nice. I didn't write it. Now the question is where it was written. Oh, I went here. 3 out of 4 on that, whatever that means. Wait, was this open before? I don't remember this. This was definitely not open. But where does it say Simotus here? Ah, there! Simotus, but... What does that mean? Just because I placed the bell cube, that ladder is now down? Because this is, like, giving power to that thing? Or what? Is that it? That's pretty, kind of a loose connection, I feel. But it's something, I suppose. Oh, so that's 3 out of 4. So now we're done with that, I suppose. And that's it. Yeah. Sigil, another one. Okay. So I'll say like the bell cube sigil, just so I know. I got one there. Not that it matters. Well, that's that. Any other ideas? Why have I written this? 523 or something? Waitstone. Oh, yeah. Ah, I see. Yeah, exactly. It's like, these are the things I will never remember. It's like, when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the place, same architecture and stuff that we saw before, but connecting that in my head would just, I would just have to go through methodically until I find this again. So yeah, thank you. Oh, is this one broken, I guess? More broken. They're all broken except... oh, two? Except two. Guess this needs power somehow. I guess let's write that. Need matrix panel power. I don't know. Stick chalk in there. Stick this in there. Nope. This seems like something I can plug into a bunch of stuff, but I guess I have to, like, power it first, maybe? No? You don't charge them with wisdom gems? Oh, you do? And I can still take it out. Okay, good. So now that's a karma portal. But I can't take this. And now this is powered. Okay, so I don't need to write that then. Where am I? 523. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just gonna look around a little bit. Maybe I'll just wait with this. Aha! There we go. I guess that powers something at some point, and then we need to put this on something firing to the left, and then they meet up on something, I don't know. I might have seen that, but I don't remember. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it off here, probably, for Submachine. But then, I'm not too sure. Maybe I need to go around a little bit, looking on my own time as well, before next time, if I remember or have time to see if there's other places to go. Unless you just have other places to recommend that I can, like, make notes of now. Because yeah, this one is going to take a long time. Sambrux. And there's no code at the end. Yeah, I don't know. I will have to, like, pore over my notes a lot to see if I can find something, I suppose. But anyway, still made a lot of progress, but we're back to where I left off last time, where it's like, now I've expended all the things I had, and I just need to find more things to do. And there's probably stuff I'm forgetting, that, like, maybe I can use the chalk and this sigil and this lever. This one I feel strongly about. I probably have seen the place to put this, but I just don't remember where it would be. But anyway, we'll find out more about that next time, hopefully, unless I get stuck again, which I probably will. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll take a quick break, and then we'll do some Tokitori. Maybe, I mean, I assume I can't, like, knock it out in 2 streams, so it's probably going to be more than that, but we'll see. See you in a bit.